Paul Real, episode 1. We are with Toni Jessop, who's representing the Wholesome You.
Yes.
And we're at the Vegan Festival in Hull. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
I was born and raised in Hull. I've had a massive passion for animal welfare for forever, how long I can remember from a very young child. And I've experienced a lot of food travelling. I've worked with a lot of animal charities in all different countries, predominantly in Asia. And I'm really passionate about being a voice for them and speaking out and actually expose what's really going on in the animal industry. But also, finding out what people's beliefs are, why they think the way they think and why they do what they do. So I've travelled extensively, and from doing that has grown into a passion and a love of animal welfare.
So that's your inspiration and helping people and raising awareness for different issues. Yeah. So what is it you do with the Wholesome You? Is it that kind of raising awareness and helping people kind of be the best them?
Yes. So it's all about conscious living. So back to why they're doing what they're doing in life. I usually call it socially, physically, culturally, spiritually, financially. Why do they do what they do in every area of their life? But it brings it back down to, because of my main passion is the animal welfare side. Why do we eat meat? Why are we causing suffering? Why everything has a knock-on effect? So we talk a lot about what it's all back down to why people do it. There's an amazing friend of mine called Simon, and he talks all about the power of why, and that is where I base everything now. Why question why we do it.
Yeah. Okay. So say for example, I came along to you and I said, okay, look, I want to transform myself. What would you say to me?
And I'd ask them, what is it you want to transform? Why do you want to do things? I mean, when you get right down to the bottom of why you want things, it might not always be what you thought. So I'd ask the questions until you find the answer and start bringing up things that has more meaning, more value, and that's when you'll find your truth, what you really want.
The subconscious. Yeah. I think that's interesting because I think when you know that you want to transform yourself, you might not necessarily know what it is that you want to transform.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because they think you want these things, like I want to look good, I want to help. So like say if you have got a passion about, want to work with animals, or what do you want to do, why do you want to do that, where do you start? Because people just get so overwhelmed with a lot of information, because there's a lot of information out there. So it's about breaking it back down, getting back down to basics, and that will be your power sort of to actually encourage, and grow that, or find out exactly the meaning of why you do it, and keep you on the journey, keep you focused.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're at the Vegan Festival, as looking here. So I did a bit of research last night. For people that don't know, what is a vegan?
A vegan has so many. It's back to, I suppose it's a label that we've had. I don't always agree with labels, but for ease, people say vegans. But I like to say it's a lifestyle. It's the way you live. You're just a conscious being. So what clothes? So it's all focused around not using any animal or animal byproducts, so not eating any meat, any dairy, anything related to animals in any way, and even to the point of clothes, the products you use. Most things is all, you'd be surprised how many animal byproducts are in cosmetics, skincare, in the nutrition industry, and it shocks me how much there is and why it's so mass produced just to use as bulking agents. If you Google rendering plants, it's very scary what they're using, especially in the skincare industry or the cosmetics industry. And it's just a big batch of roadkill, butcher's cut-offs and loads of animal byproducts that just go into this mass soup that they use for the skincare or cosmetic industry. industry as a bulking agent, and it's going back to where it all started. So why do they use that? What are they doing to the animals? And what's the treatment like for animals? So it's all based on, so vegan to me is conscious being. Why are we testing on the animals? Why are we using animal products? Why has it got to this extent? And I focus more on the plant-based eating, because you can get the vegans where they're very strict. They won't even have pets. They don't believe in having a dog or a cat as a pet. You're exploiting them. So I don't always like to call it vegan, but for ease, you just say, yeah, I'm vegan. So people just assume you just eat lettuce leaves. It's actually a lot more than that. A lot more. Yeah, and it's just going back to ethical ways of eating food and what products you use.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, it sounds like a choice to kind of respect the lives of animals and things like that.
Yeah, because it's about, why do we have that right? Why should we be controlled? Why should we have that right to take that animal's life and use whatever we can from the animal? And for me, what's brought it back was the suffering they go through to get there. And I don't believe there's any humane killing. What is humane killing? There is no such thing, because it's such mass produced. It's a lot of money involved in it, and people get so wrapped up in that they don't even think about those animals and how many, because it's just a number. It's a numbers game, and you're never going to get a clean, humane killing. I've never known anybody have that.
Well, it's like the dentist that killed Cecil the lion, isn't it? They shot him and then had to trace him and shoot him again and again.
Yeah.
So wasn't exactly a clean death, and it was just trophy for trophy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean the food. I was telling you before the interview. I had a little bit of vegan beef jerky, and if I hadn't known it wasn't meat, I would have never known. No, I would have never known.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not just lettuce leaves.
No, I know.
I mean, that's the amazing thing.
Yeah. People don't look ill. People are thriving on this lifestyle. So not just ethically, a lot of people do it for health. More for some people, more on the health side. They're feeling great, more energised. The skin's a lot better. The hair is a lot better. It has so many benefits, not just for ethical reasons. So it's a win-win, and it is about, for me, abundance, being able to have as much as you like without restricting. You see so many restrictive diets and eating disorders, and you think, well, you don't have to live like that. If you live even just a vegetarian, plant-based lifestyle, then you are going to see the benefits very quickly, as opposed to processed meat eating. A lot of the food now, we all know that, even the meat industry is very much mass-produced and it's processed to a very high percent, and a lot of it is not even 100% meat. You're just getting, that's another story, you're just getting so much, it's just not meat, it's fake meat. And I think once people, and they are becoming more aware now of what's going into the foods, they're becoming more conscious.
Yeah. I mean, could you hack your health with becoming a vegan, do you think?
Hack as in?
Say for example you weren't happy with the results you were getting with one diet that included meat and animal products, that kind of stuff, dairy.
Yeah.
Do you think you could see more benefits by becoming a vegan?
Yeah, because naturally you're going to go to more plant-based foods, which they're not high as fat and as much protein. You don't need as much protein as you think. And you'll see there's lots of bodybuilders that are vegans out there, and if you educate yourself on this lifestyle, you're going from being healthy to thriving, and it's just bringing it back down to basics, keeping things simple, cleaner foods, and cleaner, I mean more literally just going back to plants, but you can experiment with so many different natural food sources to make it, you know, like you've just tried the beef jerky,
Yeah.
fake beef jerky, and that is a lot cleaner, healthier alternative to a meat.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. And it was really tasty actually as well. There was a couple of different options. There was obviously original like beef, just normal beef jerky, and then there was like chili and barbecue as well. So it's not as if there's not like an abundance of different options. You know
it's becoming more common now. I think they're realising there's a big shift in the world where people are again more awakened beings and where the food is coming from, and they're tracing it back and back to why they're eating what they're currently eating, because we've been conditioned to have a lot of meat in our diet. Most people, and especially the UK, you know, we have a meat predominantly in every meal, and we're realising, well, why do we have that meat at each meal? And what is a better, you know, how can we reduce these? There's so many conditions now. That's, you know, obesity, you've got health issues. You know, they are tracing it all back to the high fat, processed, westernised diet, you know, high consumption of meat. Then you can't argue with so many studies out there. Anyone who's had cancer or a terminal illness of some sort, they've treated them on juices, plant-based, and they've either cured them or they've lived a lot longer than expected. So you can't, there's so many studies out there, and there's the China study and Forks Over Knives that do a very in-depth study on it all. And if you look at the east side of the world, they live on predominantly, you know, rice and more, you know, it's not as processed. It's more plant-based. It's just coming back down to basics. I think if we keep it simple and not overcomplicate it, and actually think, what does my body need as fuel? What do I need to keep, you know, being healthy? You do know what's better for your health and what you don't. We just become so fast-paced, so rushed, that we just go for the convenient foods really quickly. And I don't expect people to think, oh, well, I can't, there's no, you know, I'm so conditioned just to go straight to anything that's quick. But so is fruit quick. You know, fruit's really easy, it's there. It's just being a bit more prepared, but just replacing little things out your diet. That will make a massive difference. So even having an extra pint of water a day, or, you know, a smoothie in the morning instead of sugar and cereal will have a huge, like I say to people, if you just didn't eat meat for one day of the week, it's 52 days of the year, you know, that's a big, you know, that's a big difference over time, and doing it slowly will keep you more, it's a lot easier for people rather than doing it, you know, straight away. And they'll notice a difference in the health. It's just one of those, I love the, what you do a 30-day trial. Try it for 30 days, just try vegetarian or vegan, or just have more, overload your plate with more vegetables, you know, and less meat, less processed stuff, and see how you feel and monitor it. I know everybody who's done it that way feels way better. They feel lighter, feel more energised, clearer. It's just not overcomplicating it.
No, I mean, it will kind of work with learning more about, you know, like you say, the body fuel, you know, carbohydrates, proteins, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, kind of using common sense to build up a diet that works for you. Because I mean, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
doing it slowly and what you feel, more comfortable. But I know a lot of people want to feel full. When they're at a meal, they want that feeling, and you go for the more dense, more saturated fats and things when you won't be able to have as much because it's very high in calories. But with this, you can have as much as you want and not feel deprived.
Yeah.
So for me, my experience, my personal experience, is just not having those binge eating episodes that I used to have from chocolate. I used to eat a lot of excessive chocolate, and just to actually not do that anymore is massive for me, because you are talking nearly every day or every other day, I'd go out and I'd buy 250 gram bar fruit and nut and 4 chocolate muffins and just stuff my face with them. I just was addicted to chocolate, milk chocolate, and since this lifestyle, for the last 2 years, so I've only transitioned to being a vegan not 2 years ago, and it stops all my cravings. So I think for me, for that, everyone gets different benefits from it, but number one for me was the not binging anymore and not being controlled by the binging, because then it comes with guilt and feeling rubbish, and it's just a vicious cycle. So the health benefits is worth it.
Yeah, I mean it's less expensive as well, isn't it? If you think about a bar of fruit and nut, you're talking what, a couple of quid.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that a couple of times a week, it soon adds up as you go through the year.
Yeah.
Maybe put that towards a holiday or a gym membership, something like that.
Yeah, you'd be surprised if you're more aware of where you're spending your money. Again, it's that once you have that realisation, that connection, and that's the difference. Again, it's bringing it back down to, that's why I talk about conscious eating, back to why you're doing and what you can see and looking at the benefits. And because you don't always see the benefits straight away, you can in certain things, like say straight away, if you just replace your morning breakfast from the sugary cereal or croissant, pastry, something, to a smoothie, the difference you're going to feel that very quickly to your day.
Yeah.
And I said to people, try that straight away and see how you feel. And over the week, or even just a couple of days, they've noticed the change. So imagine what they're going to feel like when they do that in their lunch, if they swap it, have something healthy for the lunch. And it's just educating people, but to me, I feel if you look back, you just go back, it's look back down to basics. But I know people want to have that taste there, but there are so many alternatives, like you've seen at the vegan festival, so many alternatives to transition, which are a lot healthier. So having almond milk instead of pure milk, having coconut milk, there's so many different healthier versions, and you just wean yourself. It's like teas and coffees, and instead of having 3 or 4 a day, have 2 or 3, or replace your milk first. Replace it with almond, because you forget how many things that add up to calories, like your milk, your sugar. If you start just reducing those little bits, then that's going to compound, and over time it's going to have a huge effect. It's not doing all or nothing. Some people like that, and that's where you get all your quick fixes. Do they stay on it? It's a lifestyle. It's not looking at it as it just do this now for a short period of time. It's looking at, right, what can I do today that's going to make me feel a little bit better? So replacing, alternatives.
So I mean, can you request that kind of milk at places like Foster and places like that?
Yeah, so now they're starting to do almond milk. It was a lot harder before, it's not as hard now because it's becoming more common, vegetarian and vegan. But yeah, I mean, if you prepare yourself, if they don't take, again, it's about preparation, but I know that everyone just wants that quick, if you forget it, it doesn't matter. But thinking, like, do they do almond milk? Ask if they do almond milk. Most of the time they do almond milk, definitely soya. Soya is even better than milk.
Yeah.
So even just, you find a lot of places now are catering for, vegans, vegetarians, because vegans not always, I ask for, sauces to be on the side, and you don't have to be perfect at it, don't be scared that, that's got, animal products in it, because there's probably still things, I just found out there were these certain Dorito crisps, Doritos, it was another form of crisp, and they have milk powder in it, and it's just checking the ingredients, and again, it's that awareness. I have such a connection with animals now. I physically do feel sick when I see anything to do with milk or just animal products, because I've seen so much, and not everyone wants to have that exposure because it's probably hard, and they want to play into it, which it's not easy, I know that, but the alternatives, look at the health side of it then. And that's an easy way, it's a light way to look at it. But then once you start on that path, and I think when you're becoming more a conscious being, and you're asking yourselves why, you'll see where it goes back to the animals again. We're just creating a mass production of animals billions every day animals have been slaughtered, and you know they've not had any form of life. It's, you know, look at veal, look at the cows, and the veal is, you know, it's such a shame they don't get to experience a life, and they're just getting slaughtered at a very young age. And yeah, I think, is it fair for us to, it's just going back to that, and I say educating ourselves on really what's going on, and they don't live on the, like I used to think of, when I first transitioned I was a vegetarian, I was like, dairy's okay because the egg, you know, the dairy industry, eggs and milk, they're okay, but why is it okay? Why are you converting one? Why are you eating meat but then having byproducts from another animal? And I used to justify it with, well, the chickens are roaming free, they're free range, you know, it's better than, you know, they're producing eggs, but they're producing them at a rate that is not healthy. You know, you can even see now with created chickens to produce more eggs at a faster rate at the consequence of their health. And again, it's when you look into that, it's digging deep and looking at the facts and what's really going on. Because I think if people saw what was really going on most of the time, that was exposed in front of us, they wouldn't eat half as much. And I just know deep down in my heart there was never a good feeling about it. I knew I just couldn't justify it, and I think it's just the more the path I've gone down.
It's that assumption that because branding's nice and because the nice, you know, you've got nice imagery, that the animals are going to be okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just say it's if you actually dig deeper, they're not okay.
No.
Do you know what I mean? In a lot of cases, I mean, locally to Hull, I mean, you've mentioned it before, but you know, there's the vehicle farms.
Yeah.
You know, you know, they're kind of farmed and then sent to other places.
Although we don't test on animals here, we breed animals to then go to another country to be tested on.
Yeah.
A lot of contradictions, and they use beagles because of the soft nature. They are very placid dogs, and they train them to be tested on. So they train them every single day to put their paws out in front so they can take blood and test on them. And it just contradicts that we say that our animal welfare laws are really incredible. They're better than some countries, but in fact there's a lot, and this is what I'm going to start exposing a lot more on my website, what's really going on, you know, underneath it all. Because I went to university and studied animal behaviour and welfare science, and we had a few farmers on the course, and we had a few debates, and I always see it from people's point of view that they're making a living, it's what they're conditioned to always do, and you know, animals were bred for us, but I just bring it back down to more, but again, why are they for us? Why do we dictate their life? And you know, they're saying, oh well, if we don't eat animals, then where are these animals going to go? Well, we won't be breeding as much as we would be now, you know. You get quite a lot of questions before I could never answer, and I'm still learning. I don't have all the answers. All I'm doing is just shedding light on what's really going on and let people decide for themselves. I just knew deep down, I mean, I've only been exposed to half of what's really going on, probably not even hardly anything, and I already feel like it's not right. I'd rather just come away from it. I mean, like I say, a lot of people go for, well, at least it's, you know, being on a free range farm, it's grass fed, you know. But again, when you bring back down to why are we eating those animals when we don't need to eat them, health-wise, we don't need that animal. So why are we eating that animal? And it's just got out of control in my eyes, in my opinion, where we've got
genetically modified crops and things now, so we can actually grow enough crops to sustain everyone's diet.
And actually, they're saying that, you know, we didn't feed the livestock, the animals, we have enough food for the whole world, so we have starvation. So it's, I think if you just have that awareness of again, it's just back to what you're doing, why you're eating what you're eating, and everything you do in life as well, you know, just challenge the conditioned life, you know. Traditions,
yeah. Like, and your own moral standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for me, I've always had that niggle of something. Yeah, you know, like I say, it's not an easy path to go on because I'm exposed to a lot of suffering. And I do see it, and I've seen it probably more than many people, meat eaters, you know. Because I think a lot of people are scared to look, and I think that that rabbit hole, you know, it's a scary hole to go down. But I just believe, for me, I don't know why I've got this drive to be the voice for animals. It's just, it's me, it's just in me. And yeah, it's not easy at times, and I see, like I say, a lot of suffering, but it's all about, well, what can we do? Instead of being reactive, to being, you know, proactive, and actually I'll be the change first. You know, I'll start and then, you know, start talking about it, what I've seen from my personal point of view.
Yeah.
It's great for the whole vegan festival to have in Hull. It just shows you the shift we're having in Hull already. And we've got quite a few vegan calves now, vegan restaurants. So already for Hull to have that, you know, as they say, Hull.
Well, it's rammed, isn't it? I mean,
it's busy, yeah. It's great. It's a great turnout, and people are becoming more curious.
Yeah.
And people think and wake up. There's a big shift going on in the world, and it's really starting to shift in Hull.
Yeah, well, I mean, as I came in, obviously, I was given flyers, and obviously there's one in Glasgow, there's where's the other one? Nottingham or something?
Yeah.
You know, different vegan
There's
festivals
quite a
around.
few.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realise how many there is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's mad, they've been going on for years. This is the first one in Hull. But I went to Manchester one about 2.5 years ago, and I was like, I didn't even know these. I didn't really understand what veganism was, and I just thought it was just these crazy activists, skinny vegans. So we're just thinking of us as they stereotyped, but there's real people, and we're making a big change, because it doesn't just start with. It starts with being aware, and then being a voice for animals. But then it's like I say, it's a lifestyle. You start looking at how we treat each other. What are we doing with our life's our purpose? So I talk about that, our mindsets. Why get back to why we're doing things, and what do you really want? I believe everyone's got a purpose, and whatever that is to that person, you know, go and be that, you know, that. I love the Marianne Williamson quote, you know, don't play small in the world, you know, go and do what you need to you call and hit, and have that, empower yourself, have those people around you, that like-minded people. So for me, actually, to a lot, some of my friends and family, they don't understand where I'm coming from on the vegan point.
Hi guys, the video or the phone cut out right at the end of the interview, which was fantastic. Basically, Toni was obviously talking about the vegan festival and business. So obviously we were rounding up the interview. So obviously for Hull Real, I've been Edward Richmond, and this is Toni Jessop. So please visit her website, which is
thewholesomeyou.com,
and hullreal.co.uk. Follow us both on Twitter. You'll see Toni tweeting the video out, and I hope you enjoyed the interview. So thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you.